welcome in, and little did you know that we are live now here at the HyperX Arena at the beautiful Luxor Hotel and Casino. I'm Running Pidgey, this is Logan Summit, and we will be bringing you the fast-paced action that is Mario Kart World Semifinals. I'm really excited to get into this because I was actually able to race because we didn't even know we were going to be live.
Ooh, and here we are live. Now, you put it out there.
I did.
That you have won three
of them.
Speedways. Now, JJ Bros told me earlier he can only go with one of those victories.
Why is that?
Well, because he says you didn't win the other two.
Because it's a tie?
Oh, tie me up with your ties. It's time to get down. Look, we're going right into the semifinal round.
I am really excited to see that. Remember, it's going to be 6 races, and you're going to be able to pick your tracks. When you're going for qualifiers, we had to play some routes. I was able to experience the chaos that is actually routes. I got item screened at least 37 times. So now going into semifinals, we're going to be able to play 3-lap tracks, which is, in my opinion, the more ideal way to play Mario Kart World. I honestly, if you already don't know how this tournament format works, we got it right here on the screen. We've got 4 races for those qualifying races, and then we only had 5 people, unfortunately, who did not make it through. Someone had to take my spot for semifinals, which you're going to be seeing 6 races, and then you're going to be seeing top 6 from semis 1, top 6 from semis 2, go forward into grand finals, where every single competitor in grand finals will be getting paid out and making a piece of that $700 prize pool.
And that's what it's all about. Today, the first place winner is going to garner themselves a little bit of a payday for coming down and playing some Mario Kart. First place gets $200. Second place gets $100. Third place, $70. Fourth place, $55. Fifth place, $45. Sixth and seventh, $37. Eighth and ninth, $33. And 10th through 12th will get $30.
That is awesome. You get paid double your money. You have better odds coming out here, playing some Mario Kart and putting your time into that to actually make some money here at the HyperX Arena. And remember, we're going to be having these tournaments every single week. So if you haven't already planned what you're going to be doing next weekend, it should be coming down here and getting ready to play some Mario Kart action. But we're already ready in the hype tunnel. So I want you all to give your love and attention and support to these racers who have made it forward to the semifinals here today. And we already have one competitor on the stage right now coming all the way through, and they're looking fresh, looking amazing, and looking clean, and I'm excited to see what they're going to be able to do here today.
Yeah, it all comes down to being on stage under the lights right here at the HyperX Arena for Saturday Speedway. We're Saturday evening Speedway?
Saturday evening Speedway.
Yeah,
by 3:30, you would say it's about the evening time, but these racers are
Let's
awake.
go!
They are alerted, and they are looking clean. These are your first semifinalists. We got JJ Bro's whole family basically
Literally
competing
the whole family
in this tournament. So you're going to be seeing JJ Bros 1, 2, and 3 all here today with these semifinals.
Now, Yezi was on the back end of that. Dude, back-to-back-to-back-to-back victories. Can they do it again? Bobby says, yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. A lot of these competitors that you're going to be seeing here today haven't been enjoying Mario Kart World as much as they should be. Bobby talking about that they spent the last 2 weeks not playing on their Switch 2, the best investment of $550 that they could have probably put forward if they're not going to play the console. But you're seeing that, you know what, it's still Mario Kart at its core. And you're seeing that these players who do know Mario Kart know how to bag, know how to put their best foot forward and get around that hectic mid-pack are the ones that are going to be succeeding in these races.
Yeah, and just the new dynamic of being able to do that Tony Hawk play style, if you will. A little bit of grind, a little bit of kick flips here, there, everywhere, right? It has created a new dynamic for this game. I really love watching these players find their new lines.
Oh, 100%. Some of them are absolutely insane. I know when I was talking to players, I'm like, there's a specific track called Whistle Top Summit. The time trials, Logan, you have put forward a very difficult map, to say the least, but we do have the semifinalist number 1. Let's check out who are in this semifinals. We've got Yezi, Kiro, Zol, Zavgo, JJ Bros, Sloppy Gunner, Tangerine, Mr. Scooty, Little Bit Psycho, Ash Bros, the JJ Bros, and then Car Bros, putting all of them. And then JJ Destroyer gonna be here in semifinals 1. Who do you think out of all the bros is going to be able to move forward? Remember, it's only top 6 now. That's all that matters.
Yeah, JJ Bros, by the way, here week in and week out. He's going to take the namesake for the family today. They will be in, I'm going to say in the top 3 finish.
I know. They actually did as good as I did in my qualifier. I got that 29 points, which, you know what? I got 3rd on Moo Moo Meadows. Got to bring it home on the classic Mario Kart 8 Deluxe track.
Moo
Moo, as we're going to be seeing also the new little bit of free roam that you can do if you want to just drive around, have a good time. That Dry Bones disrespecting the Toad. Got the triple greens and just abusing the Toad right now.
Yeah, just send the 3rd one. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. They are totally trolling right now.
Oh, they're backing up the banana.
Back at the banana right there.
That's
full of potassium and disappointment.
At what point do you think the Toad's going to drive forward and try to get away from...
Actually, I think it's coming right now.
Oh
my gosh.
You were right. Something was coming, and it was a green shell right to the face. Then we got another Toad just bumping on by, trying to just see, hey, what's going on? Seeing the little Toad brothers. Maybe imagine all the JJ Bros playing Toad. I think that would actually be hilarious.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I think that would be really, really cute.
Now, one of the things I want to point out to all of our newcomers from home is we have the tallies next to everybody.
Oh, we do have a new ranking system.
Yeah.
Jackie Wars was just talking to me about that when we were in our check-in desk. We actually do have a ranking system now so that you'll be able to come here week after week, put yourself on the board and try to work your way up said ranking system here with Mario Kart World, as well as a voting board, which was actually extremely close. We had multiple options on whether or not we wanted Mario Kart 8 Deluxe every 2 weeks, keep it to World, or every 4 weeks. I put my vote for every 4 weeks. I think that's
4 weeks?
Yeah, have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe every 4 weeks. Let's not hammer it down people's throats, and actually let's enjoy the little spurts that we have with it. Do you think that's fair?
To be fair, if we're going to get there, hey, Mario Kart World, let's go all in.
You know what? That's fair. We're already here. It's a new game. We've had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for 10 years. You got to leave it in the past sometimes, you know? Yeah, that's all I got to say. The past is the past. Let's move forward to the new game. Granted, some of these players have not been enjoying it as much as they want to.
Bobby, Emery.
Yes, Ankles. I mean, they're all kind of haters with this game right now.
Don't be a hater, be a skater.
That's what I'm saying.
All you got to do is grind.
That's all you got to do. Just time trial. But they said, you know what? They just don't like the game as much as they should, but there's still so many supporters, like we were seeing the voting board out there. A lot of people want to just keep it to World as well, so I'm curious to see what that actual total was amounting to. But I did put my vote down because I think you know what? Even Logan, you should have put down a vote as well, because we actually watch the content a lot of the time here, week after week, whenever we're able to put on this show. So I do believe that we both deserve a little bit of a voice saying, when should we see Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? But I'm glad you say, Mario Kart World, let's move forward to the future and enjoy ourselves with this brand new game.
Well, I mean, basically, we're looking at GTA 5 and GTA 6. I mean, that's where we're at, right? Like, I understand
that's
you've been playing this game
actual
for 10 years, but we're going to have a new one.
Yeah, it won't have all the, twists and turns as the previous one, but you're going to be along for the ride for it. That was actually such a great comparison. How long has it been since GTA 5 has actually come out?
I think it's actually 12 years now.
That's crazy.
Don't quote me on that because I don't do math. We all know that if you've been paying attention at home. And by the way, thank you to everybody who is paying attention at home. If you want to go back and check out some of the old VODs, that's video on demand for those of you who aren't cool with acronyms at home, you can do so by going to the YouTube channel or our Twitch channel as well. Yeah, twitch.tv/Allied Esports. If you want to say hello to us in the commentary desk, you're able to. And then also HyperX Arena Las Vegas on YouTube, and you'll be able to talk to us as well. I'll have the Twitch chat up momentarily, but let's get a specific date. What was the year that you said GTA 5 came out? I didn't say.
You didn't say.
I did not.
What year do you want to put it down?
2007.
GTA 5.
Oh, 2012?
Close, You want to go for an exact month. You want to put a month on that?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Just guess a month.
Okay, June.
All right, it was September 7th, 2013 when GTA 5 came out. So you were right. It's actually 12 years since the release of GTA 5. So same exact thing basically with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. A lot of these competitors really enjoy it more. They say it's more competitive, but I truly think Mario Kart World is a lot of fun. Even when I was playing the routes and I was getting curb stomped a little bit, I don't enjoy the routes as much as the next person, unfortunately, driving from one track to another. I think I would have done better on the 3-lap tracks. I'll put it out there, quote me on it. But for the most part, I gotta say, the routes were a little bit rough, especially when you're trying to get around it. I was getting shocked non-stop. I literally was in a Mega Mushroom, got shocked right after I got out of the Mega Mushroom. So honestly, being able to see the 3-lap tracks, plus press that plus button and you'll be able to see all the tracks that you're able to pick from, but you're not able to repick a track that's already been selected. One big rule that we have here, or you will get a penalty.
Yeah, do not get them heated on stage because, trust me,
you'll hear them.
You will hear them, okay?
No, they definitely get rowdy on stage. And that's one of the best things here at the HyperX Arena is the camaraderie, the community. The competitive Mario Kart community has grown so much. I mean, I was going back last week, like I was saying, in Nostalgia Alley when I used to compete every single week in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And really being able to see how much these players have grown, how long they've stuck with this game, and now going into a brand new Mario Kart. It's just really fun to watch and see all of these competitors, what their opinions are, and really seeing what kind of work are they going to put into a brand new game. Because they put, like I said, I have like 2,000 hours in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's ridiculous. Some of these competitors even more than that with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So
yeah,
Mario Kart
let's
World,
not go
you got
back. Move forward.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. I agree with Mario Kart World. We already see, I hope that we're going to be able to get some great DLC tracks, maybe bring back some Ribbon Road with some nice grind rail mechanics. I think that would be amazing, but only time will tell if we're actually going to be seeing a lot of these tracks back. And honestly, going forward with these names, Logan, let's prioritize what's in the semifinals right here, right now. Who do you think is going to be able to move forward?
I want to see JJ Bros.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, the whole family's here. It's a family affair. Let's
Could you imagine the whole family moves forward, takes out our regular sloppy gunner Zobgo?
That could be huge.
Imagine. They're going to be like, oh no, they're teaming. How could they? How could they do that? But you know what? We have like a lot of talent. Yezi being our back-to-back, our #1 competitor here today. Truly a force to be reckoned with. Honestly, they know the lines. They've been practicing the game, and I said it, MomoCon. We had a $5,000 prize pool for that ever so long ago, and every single time I saw Yezi, he had his head down, working on the game and practicing the game. But we are here, we are ready, and we are getting started with semifinals #1. We already got some Bowser Castle on the board. We got Shy Guy Bazaar, some Rainbow Road. They have not trimmed off any time from the previous week that we've seen it, but we got the randomizer going, and
round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody
knows. We get to see.
Are you kidding me? Give me a pillow.
Well, I will get my pillow, and then I'll snuggle up right next to you, Logan, and we'll
Here
be able
we go, Rainbow Road. You asked for it. Guess what? You got it.
If you didn't know, this is a 3-minute and 59-second track with the world record, by the way. But we're going to get it started. I'm sorry. Oh, the rules are not set up correctly. So we got to get the lobby reset, get everyone back in it, and then put no bots. I don't know who messed that up. Who was in charge of this lobby, by the way, so that we can put a blame on someone that put in bots. Because now in the qualifiers, we do have 24 bots. And then in semis, it's only these 12 competitors.
All right, so here we are going into the semis right from the start. So we got to get everything configured and put out the right way.
I think, yeah. It takes a little bit of time, especially getting everyone's controllers connected, getting it all going and understanding, hey, okay, these are the rules. This is what we got to do, and then go from there.
By the way, JJ Bro, 6th place in the arena.
And they just got a switch like a month ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a few weeks ago at that. So he was talking about, hey, you know what? I gotta respect the grind. They've been time trialing. They've been putting in the effort and really showing that they want to try and win one of these, because unfortunately, come the new year, we might not be seeing them as much as we normally do, especially with different career paths that they've been talking about. So hopefully JJ Bros will be able to go home with a Mario Kart World Speedway title, because they really do enjoy the community, been enjoying the competition. I would love to see Zovgo be able to grab a victory as well. They've been striving for one going forward, and then even going down the line. Mr. Scooty, number 7.
I know. I was
Batter Cookie's
right
father.
there.
Like, Logan, if you had Batter Cookie as a coach, do you think you'd be number 7 in the arena?
I would be number 2.
I think so. I think you could put your head down, get focused, and get locked in and get it going. Honestly, I'm not even joking. But going up the line here, once again, we're going to be having Yezi, Kiro, Zol, Zovgo. Kiro, another competitor who has really been grinding the time trials. A few weeks ago, they didn't place really well in Grand Finals. They were really upset about it because they put the time, effort, and energy in, but they weren't seeing the results. Because once you get on that racetrack, a little bit that you all don't know, especially in the Twitch chat, it's very stressful. Even when I was up there, because there's a little bit more expectations for the teacher to be able to teach the class on what to do in this game. I was a little bit stressed. I was a little bit worried. I was like, man,
you and me both,
routes.
brother. You and me both.
He said our validation is going down. He came. He was doing a little bit of mic work, walking across the stage, and when he saw that I was in 24th place, he said, "They're gonna hire new casters. It's over. It's done." But I was able.
I would like to quote Bobby and go.
That's all he could say. That's all he could say. I mean, Bobby's investment of $550 and having him barely touch the Switch too. I mean, granted, my excuse is that I was playing some DK Bonanza. I enjoyed it a lot. You weren't a fan though, Logan. Why weren't you a fan?
Not at all. It's a loot and scoot. I get it.
It is.
Whatever.
Actually, you're not even wrong. It really is the Tarkov of Nintendo. You're just looting up, and then you're able to go on with your day. But we finally got Rainbow Road reselected. First race of the semifinals. Let's see who's taking home Rainbow Road. And remember, whoever gets first overall in these semis, they are going to be able to ban a track. And Rainbow Road was one up for discussion.
And by the way, Rainbow Road is way too sick.
It is. I mean, look at all this distance.
You've got so much road to rainbow around.
Yeah, normally, like we're going to be seeing, if we do make that vote to switch it over to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that Rainbow Road, people are falling over left, right, sideways. But on this Rainbow Road, look at this. They're not even struggling staying on the track.
No, not at all. They're in first place currently right now with everybody behind. They've got the banana working as a defensive mechanism right now, trying to get up to those 20 coins. Why, Pidgey, do you want 20 coins?
Because it gives you actually a 5.3% speed bonus on your top
I'm sorry,
speed.
What was that?
It's actually
was that 5.3?
Yeah,
okay.
It's actually a big difference. When
that
you
is
have
a
a
lot.
5% difference between the person behind you having only 5 points, someone else has 20, you're going to realize how much faster you go with mushrooms, how much faster you go with everything else in the game, golden mushroom and otherwise. But now we're going to be seeing that Kamigawa coming out, the bombs on the road, another Toad dropping down from the top row.
We are checking out Zool right now. We saw the bombs go kaboom, baby.
I love that.
They blasted the room. Right now, Zool using all of those tricks because they're too cool for school. They've got those sunglasses on, looking so fresh and so clean.
I feel like this game was made for Zool because every single time he comes to the arena, he has sunglasses on, and this Yoshi has sunglasses.
I actually didn't recognize him without his sunglasses.
I know, I didn't either. I was like, and he had a haircut. Everyone's getting haircuts recently. And talking about that, Mike
We've
is
got
going to be able to
right now.
serve you up something nice as well if you're going to be able to go down to them. And you know what? Ask him something nicely as well. But we're going to be seeing Kiro with the Toad. What you don't know is that the Toad has really been the meta of the online scene.
We've seen
very,
that.
very lightweight characters that allows you such better handling, because I started with Daisy, especially today, and then moving over to the lightweight characters, it makes a huge difference. But we're going to be seeing that Boomerang getting back onto Kiro, dropping all the way down to 5th place. Got the triple reds on standby. Let's see what they're going to be able to do. Pod number 10 right beside them, not opting to throw the reds just yet. There we go, launching them off, and they go down, down, down. Don't know how that works since they're in space, but they're still falling in space.
And that's Yezi right now with that red shell. They're going to let it rock and roll. It finds a home. We're checking in on first place right now with that banana as a defensive mechanism right now. That's where they want to keep it. We are in race number 1 of 6 in semifinal number 1.
And this is Yezi on the screen, our most winning of all winning champions here today.
Back to back to back to back victory.
Ridiculous amount of money. Guess how much that is, Logan?
It's a lot.
$800 in prize winnings throughout these 4 weeks that they've been able to win constantly. But will anyone be able to take them down? Especially in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you used to have double reds to take down first place. Now, that's not as often because they kind of changed how the items work in this game. As shot comes down, equalizes the playing field.
JJ Bro's in second place right now, by the way.
Got the hamburger on the Toad. Going to be seeing if they can cook themselves up something fresh. How do you like your hamburgers, Logan?
I like a medium rare, just like a good steak, my friend. How about yourself?
I actually, unlike my steaks, I like, my mom has already told me, well done all the time. I don't know what she says. She doesn't trust the hamburger meats to not be well done, but I like lettuce, onion, and put some ketchup on top. You gotta meticulously place it.
I'm sorry, I thought you were a grown person.
Yes, I am.
But you still listen to your mom about
exactly
how to cook your burgers?
Do you not listen to your parents for knowledge, Logan? No.
Here we go. Hamburglar is in the air, waving their hands like they just don't care.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing now 6th place here. There's going to be Kiro on the screen, going to be able to boost their way up. And the cool things about this Rainbow Road and a few other tracks like Bowser Castle is that 200cc is actually not in Mario Kart World
No,
just
it's not.
yet. But the speed that they're
we're
going on,
that fast.
Exactly. Yes. So I like that they incorporated it in that way, which is kind of a cool little change up. We're going to be seeing them pop that bullet bill, hoping for a lightning strike, but going to be able to take over 6th place. And Yezi going to be able to grab that first place finish on that Toadette. So you big Toad or Toadette, and those are going to be some of the lightest weight characters in the game.
JJ Bros coming in 2nd place right there, getting it done. You know how I know? Because he's got that fantastic hamburger on his head.
Hey, you can't complain with a start like that. If you're already grabbing top 6, or even top 8, I would say, is a really good finish. But with 6 races, you have so much time to come back into this tournament and just say, hey, it was Rainbow Road. There's not many shortcuts. There's not easy ways to come back. You got to just hope that you're going to be lucky with your items and move forward from there. But Rainbow Road, it's a front runner's track. You're seeing that Yezi was already a half a gap away from the rest of the competition. You can't really do much other than just wait for the next track.
Yeah, there's definitely no reason to back that track at all.
No.
You just got to push forward and do your due diligence. That's race number 1 done. We've got 5 more races to go in semifinal number 1. Remember, whoever garners that first place victory will get to ban a track in the grand finals. And I would ban Fortress if it was me.
Oh, 100%. Airship Fortress. Probably the most popular track. I really want to see the statistics on what's going on, especially online and worldwide.
We're hearing some controversy down on the floor right now, Pidgey.
I am curious. There's a lot of. Oh, we got a route.
Oh, we've got a route.
We got a route. So one of the big things about routes is that there are a lot of straight lines, and I think we're just going to run it for the time being. Unfortunately, a lot of these competitors don't know, hey, press that plus button, you'll get a 3-lap track, but for the time being, it's straight lines, it's bagging as well. So if you don't know what bagging is, explain it a little bit for the audience.
All right, so what bagging or backing, if you're not used to the term, is literally going slower than the rest of your competition, getting those coins, being able to utilize those item boxes and get yourself set up to be in the best position to win. As we just check in on this person, they were able to hit that double item box and get into a great place with that golden mushroom.
Yeah, grabbing the coins going to be one of the main priorities, especially if you're bagging, because if you have 20 coins, comparatively, as you're seeing this Dry Bones not going to be having those 20 coins, that's going to be Sloppy Gunner. You're going to be infinitely going faster, right? Who is going faster? The person going 45 miles per hour or 40? And if you have 20 coins, you're going 45 miles per hour. It's something you've got to prioritize, especially even in this game, where in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it was 10. Yeah. It was a lot easier. But if you go back, bag, and grab those items, especially on a route like this, you'll see how fast you can actually get something crazy going for yourself. You got Yezi right up there in first place, got the Mega Mushroom, going to be able to create a gap for themselves after smuggling up that item.
smuggling up that item is a great way to say it. And by the way, we just got a new first place.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing this Baby Daisy in first place. This is Mr. Scooty actually on the screen, duking it out with Yezi. Going to be popping those double coins up to that 20 coin count like we've been talking about time and time again. It's not just for aesthetics. There is a purpose to get up there.
How much harder is it to find 20 coins than it was to find 10? I feel like the coins are not as abound as they were in Deluxe.
Well, I would say it's about twice as hard, Logan.
Okay, all right. You know what? I walked into that. That was slow pitch softball. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I wasn't going to say that, but
I handed it to you.
But genuinely, because there's the coin shell in the game, which we see Glop Gutter going to be getting knocked off the stage, dropping all the way down. And now we're going to be seeing, I do believe, which is going to be Kiro here in second place. Kart Bros.
Oh my
got
gosh!
second.
Another Bros buddy got another second place victory, and Yezi in first. Yezi getting it done, keeping it so clean.
Wow. And then we're going to be seeing Yezi once again in first place on that Toadette. Really not having a struggling issue just yet, keeping it going. Even on a route, they were able to plan it out all in a way where they were able to duke out against Mr. Scooty, outline them, and then even counter. They had a red shell. Mr. Scooty threw it at them, had the defense for it, and still made that front run happen. A lot of these competitors have been saying Mario Kart World is a little bit goofy. It's not competitive, but you're seeing Yezi was putting the time, effort, and energy into this game, and they're grabbing first places all the time.
Yeah, so Emery kind of trolled us, right, with the boost cinema.
A little bit.
Went in a straight line, did not touch the controller, garnered first place.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. But that can happen in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well. I'm just saying, I've had my fair share of tomfoolery with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so I do believe that some of these tracks are a little bit more goofy and not as complex as we've seen in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But going right back to it, we're on Mario Kart World. We're going to be having that randomizer go. We do have a random, though. Oh, we're going right past it, thankfully, because if you didn't know, random prioritizes the 3 tracks on the board, but Cheap Falls will be our third track of the day, serving it up Gary's way. Let's see if Kart Bros can keep it going for themselves and try to spot them a nice grand finals placement.
Here we go. It's race number 3 of semifinal number 1.
And Zol on the screen got the fresh Yoshi with the sunglasses. You can't argue about it. And then pod number 1 going for some bagging as well. Once again, Yezi saying, hey, I don't even got to front run this track. And this game is a little bit more lenient to bagging.
Yo, if I'm behind Yezi, I'm following Yezi's line.
Oh, 100%.
Right? I mean, learn something from the line.
I actually started to do that, especially on my third race. Once Yezi bagged again, I was like, you know what? What can go wrong if I just follow right behind the first place racer? Yeah. What can actually go wrong if I just try to be a little bit slower than them? But we're going to be seeing fourth place here, popping that mushroom right through that shortcut, jumps over the coin shell. Beautiful work there, bringing themselves right back up to that 20 coin count.
And they are going faster than everybody else. Kiro right now in second place with
that
mushroom behind. Gets caught up with that green shell.
Oh, I think they ran off the track. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Yezi's going to be able to avoid that coin shell here today, here in first place. They've got the load out of the century right now. They've got that feather on standby as well. So if there's going to be a red shell coming their way, they don't have to worry about a lot. We're going to be seeing that coin shell getting thrown out once again. Double coin shell, no way, right? Is that what we're seeing?
I think those were the 2 Bro brothers.
Throwing 2 coin shells together,
right?
insane.
Oh, beep, beep. Get out the way, Pidgey, get out the way.
And they get air horned, which is item screened actually, which is so unfortunate. Going into this third lap, you really want to have some sort of items on standby to help you work your way up this pack, but it is relentless right now. We're currently seeing Yezi going to be able to mushroom dodge. Mushroom dodging a blue shell has actually gone easier in this game.
Can anybody stop Yezi, by the way? JJ Bros in second place right now, right behind Yezi, but Yezi can't stop, won't stop, will not be stopped.
Oh, going to go for that no item shortcut, going to get stuck on that off-road. Still, look at the gap between second and third place. That is the knowledge difference. They're going to be able to pop this mushroom, has the bomb, takes over first place, gets stuck on the bump, tries to outline Yezi, they jump over him!
Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? JJ Bros, second
Throw it away!
at the final
He's standing up on the stage right now.
Oh, my gosh. JJ.
Oh, my
What happened?
God.
What happened? You threw it away.
That's
oh my God.
crazy.
Dude, that's one of the closest things we've ever seen here.
Yeah, I think that was the closest race in Mario Kart World just yet. You see what JJ Bros was trying to do, bop in front of Yezi, but I think Yezi charged a jump to go on top of them
right.
and jump in front of them to grab that first place. That's the only thing that makes sense at that point. Wow.
Take a deep breath.
That was crazy. Wow.
Yo, JJ Bros all smiles on stage. Man, that was heartbreaking though.
That was a lot of fun to watch though.
It was a lot of fun.
I think Cheap Cheese Falls is actually a pretty fun track. I would rank it up there in that BA tier. A lot of the water-based tracks, the main thing that you're trying to do is avoid the water because the handling in the water is so kind of abysmal, unfortunately.
Wonky, I would call it.
Very wonky. It's like you're actually driving a jet ski, so you're trying to just work against the water and the physics all at the same time. So you're seeing that first and second place, they put the time in, they time trialed, learning how to get around these very tough sections. And it goes to show they had the lead and the opportunity, and they took it. Fortunately for JJ Bros, though, did not expect Yezi to charge a jump and go above them to make it happen.
Yo, Yezi proving that practice makes perfect.
Yes, it does. And for a second, I was halfway confused, but we got Bowser's Castle. I thought we changed the mirror mode for a second. I'm like, why are we looking backwards? As Zol's going to do a little bit of bagging and grab some power items and some coins and try to just work their way up to 20, as you're going to be seeing here today. But Bowser's Castle, a very front-runner heavy track. The no-item shortcut that you got to practice on here, I spent over 2 hours trying to
Really?
It's a little bit easier now because they changed the mechanics. Oh my goodness, JJ Bros.
JJ, what are you doing?
Where are they going?
He was in first place. Now he's in 8th place, making his way up to 7th place. Oh, come on, JJ. I have all the faith
I
in
thought
you.
they got items.
I thought they did too. Yeah.
They got so lucky with how those items worked there. But going to have those double reds, going to be duking it out Beyblade style. Let it rip. Going to be able to survive at least for a little bit longer here in 3rd place. Trying to make sure that they see that red shell right beside them. No, not going to be able to avoid it. Pops the mushroom. Going to go for that no item shortcut. Let's see. They're going to be able to land it. Going to be able to go right, left, onto the sign, and they landed! Taking over first place. Oh, wait.
Dude, this is exciting. JJ Bros, let's keep it up, bro.
That's why this is one of my
gosh.
favorite tracks in the game. It rewards the consistency. It rewards the risks. There's also a no-item shortcut that you can take right there, but it's honestly, in my opinion, a little bit less consistent if you don't get the exact point that you're supposed to launch yourself off of. But here in 2nd place, we're going to be seeing this air horn. They're going to be able to hold on to it. If they have the mushroom, they could have taken over, but the good thing is that you don't realize what exactly do they have in front of you.
And that's Kiro right now in 4th place, looking towards JJ Bros in 1st place. Everybody passing them up, by the way. We're in race number 4 of 6, semifinal number 1. JJ Bros doing the wall walk, grabbing a little bit of the grind. Will they be able to make it again? Yes, 2nd time is a charm.
I cannot believe they actually made that jump. It looked like they were going to mess that up entirely. But like I said, it's a little bit more forgiving now with that update, which what they changed is that before, when you landed, there was a little bit of a delay before you got your mini turbo boost. But now when you do a trick, it immediately activates. But right now, we're going to be seeing this Toad at Yezi going for the hop, skip, and a jump. It doesn't make
Yezi
it!
falls off the map. Oh.
I can't believe he actually missed that. And like I said, it's very, very specific on where you got to do, where you got to jump off onto that point. Sloppy Gunner in 2nd, but JJ Bros redeemed themselves here today. Sloppy Gunner's there in 2nd, and going down the line, that could be Kart Bros.
That's Kiro.
Going to be with the same loadout as Kart Bros. I do believe in 4th place.
Yeah,
potentially.
you're actually right.
I think so.
I
We'll
believe
see.
you are.
And we'll eventually know the point total here today. Oh, way. Pod number 10. And I do believe that was true. So now we're going to be seeing this point total equal out, right? We got that 28-point cutoff at this point. So there's still a lot of competitors who have a chance to get in the money, get their spot in the grand finals, and have 8 more races to go.
Well, remember, semifinals, it's all about the top 6 competitors moving on to the grand finals. And remember, if you get that first place spot, you get to ban a track. So very important as we get into the money.
That's what we're here for, $700 every single week. But if Mario Kart is not your jam, we also have Infinite Clash tomorrow. I'm going to be able to commentate that along with another person. Logan, you got your own event going on.
I got my own show, baby. It's called Superfan with Logan Summit. Tomorrow I will be interviewing Overt Flow, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Gracie, by the way. Want to throw that out there. Also, FaZe Clan, Call of Duty champion, all of that great stuff. We're going to be talking to him tomorrow, throwing it down. And then the following Sunday, we're going to have AEW superstar Brian Cage in the house.
Oh, let's go. And then next week, we also have, guess what, more Friday Frags, which is going to be solo builds. We just had a duo builds tournament, which was a lot of fun. A lot of these competitors said this season probably prioritizes the solos because we saw an absolute decimating victory from some of our competitors this week.
What is it?
168 to like...
No, 71?
To like it was 98. It was ridiculous on how much we saw. But we're going over. We're going to be seeing Wario Shipyard on the board right now. Let's see what they're going to be able to do here today in 8th place. Remember, these water-based tracks, I love how the water looks, how it handles though. It's a little bit rough, and that pipe is going to be the #1 thing you got to prioritize, especially when it comes to time trial lines. You got to go for it because it's so much faster.
And we're checking out Kiro right now in 7th, 6th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Throw him all the way into the back of the pack right now. We're going to check in on Sloppy Gunner in 9th place.
And they have been very outspoken on how they said, I don't want to play the baby blooper, which is the most meta Kart loadout so far. They said, I'm doing my own thing, going to have that little old style motorcycle. We got the Baby Daisy going all the way down to 12th place and now going right back over to Blue Ice, which I would like to say Kiro here today going for the no item shortcut, and they land it, moving their way all the way up into 3rd place.
Yeah, right now up into 3rd place. They've got that shroom sitting on the back. They are in 3rd place, though. It's going to be interesting to see where they decide to pop it, lock it, and drop it, and they almost lost it. But here we go. Spam that golden mushroom, and they got themselves into 1st place.
Let's see if they're going to be able to hold on to 1st place. You know, when first, you're going to be finding yourselves getting chased by a blue shell. That's just how it works. Soda here going to be Yezi. Going to get shocked in the cannon. They don't get the boost panel.
No boost panel for them. You get no love.
That is unfortunate, and now we're right back to it again. JJ Bros versus Kiro for this top 2 spot. The rest of the pack all the way behind them, but there's one other competitor going for the palm tree, not going to be able to land right on it. Going to be able to land themselves right into a pretty nice line going on the boost panel here in top 3 runs. We got the Ice Flower coming up from behind, takes over 2nd place, and now the Kamek item going to make it a little bit more difficult on the roads.
Mr. Freeze has come out of their deep freeze, and they're throwing it down right now, 2nd place, and we can see that Kiro is looking in 1st place.
Avoids 1 green. Will they be able to avoid the rest? Trails at the competition. Going to get trailed out there. Dropping all the way down to 4th place. Now dropping all here today. This is going to be a 1st place run. And this is Kart Bros. Red Shell on the way saying, no, no, no. You got to be quicker than that. As they get bumped out of the way. Yezi going off to the side of the wall. Wow. What a performance there going into this final race. Kart Bros grabbing 2nd place. And Kiro in 3rd. Wow. And let's look at this point total going into the final race. Okay, 6th place is at 35, 39, 39, 33, 31. So there's 4 competitors that could potentially lose their spot or gain a spot into grand final.
Kiro is in danger. Danger zone, Kiro, danger zone.
That is insanely stressful. And to think about it, Kart Bros, who said they haven't played the game in probably doesn't even know how long since JJ Bros bought the console, grabbed a 2nd place finish. Do you think Emery may have had a point on how tomfoolery this game is?
Yo, man. All right, here's the thing. I love the new dynamic.
Fantastic
You
Four.
can't just go straight and win. I know that Emery showed us that can be a thing, but we've seen it in Deluxe. I love the fact that we are still looking at new lines being opened up and being found out by all these competitors week in and week out. That's why Yezi has been so competitive, because they are finding the new lines. They're not sitting on the laurels and just letting it happen around them. They are taking that aggressive line and being first place 4 weeks in a row.
Yes, it is very much so a time and dedication and effort you got to put forward. We're going to be seeing that updated score total. Hero is in trouble with Little Bit Psycho. And guess where we're going, Logan? I'll give you 28 guesses.
Fortress.
Well, which one? The airship it is. Yes, it is.
How many fortresses do we have?
I know, right? Apparently 50 of them that we're going to be seeing tonight, unless it gets banned, because this has been, in my opinion, probably the most popular.
I would ban this track.
Oh, 100%.
I would straight up ban this track. I don't care if you like it or hate it. Just ban this track because Yezi has this track on lockdown. But right now, JJ Bros is in first place with a coin and a dream, and Yezi right behind them with that crown on.
Oh.
And they take over first place. Yezi getting it done.
Oh!
JJ Bros falls off the map.
I mean, we were watching back VODs, and JJ Bros taking a little bit too much of what I've done of falling off the track time and time again. And unfortunately, they're going to be dropped. Oh, only a second. And I spoke too soon.
You spoke way too soon. Caster curse right there.
Going to only go for the single item box. We got Zol here in second place. Going to have the banana on standby. Hop, skip, and a jump. Here they go. Coin shell on the way. Going right around them. The main thing you got to prioritize when you see that icon and that indicator, get out of the middle of the road. It's just like a blue shell. You do not want to be caught up in that, or you're going to be slowing down a lot.
Yeah, here we are checking in on Sloppy Gunner in third place with 3 mushrooms. They get frozen out. Mr. Freeze putting the stop on right there. And that's Yezi, first place.
Has the green shell for defense going around these last few turns. And look at that mini-map, Logan.
Yeah.
You think they're going to get
can't
stopped?
stop, won't stop.
Blue shell on the way, but
it doesn't matter.
It does not matter. I feel like they're going to be able to pass the finish line before the blue shell even gets to them. Time trial central. No one's near JJ Bros. They're going to be able to go for the next item. They get bopped, slapped, and brought down, but it doesn't even matter with the blue shell stopping them in their tracks. They have a run, they have a lead, and they are not going to be able to get stopped here today. JJ Bros here in second place, got the hamburger on their head, pops the mushroom. Kamek item doesn't even matter. Yezi is going to be able to grab that first place finish.
Can't stop Yezi. No one is coming anywhere close to what Yezi is up to. Kiro did come in third place, though, with JJ Bros in second place.
Yeah, nice work. You can't complain about a podium finish, especially in grand finals. And if you're Kiro, you are being so thankful that you were able to grab that spot, because they were able to skirt on by 3
Skirt.
points, making it in the grand finals. They're popping off on stage, and they're happy that they're able to grab that third place finish. I mean, if they got a 6th place in that race, they would have been duking it out in the tiebreaker.
Yeah, they totally would have. Man, that was huge. And again, look, I know y'all hate it at home when we get on one person about how great they are. Emery and Bobby, obviously in Deluxe 8, we had to talk about them a lot. It's all about Yezi now.
It's all about Yezi. Yezi is the new Bobby, as we would like to say, in the Discord that you can join. Join the Allied Esports Discord and be able to get involved and know when these tournaments are happening. Remember, like we were talking about before, Friday Frags, $1,000 prize pool. Top 10 gets paid out in that tournament. And then if you come down here every single week, $700 on the line. And then Infinite Clash, another Marvel Rivals tournament tomorrow that I do believe that we might be doing a little bit something different, especially with the online scene with Marvel Rivals. So if you want to get involved in any of these tournaments, look it up, HyperX Arena Las Vegas, and you'll be able to see our calendar and see what's coming up next.
Yeah, and you know what?
That's going to
Semifinal
be
number
Emery,
1 done
Immortal,
in the
Batter,
books.
Jackie.
We're going to make our way over to semifinal number 2 in just a moment.
Emery, Immortal, Batter,
shined for
Cookie,
you
Jackie,
besides
Bobby.
Yezi? We can talk about Yezi
Grim
all day
Shadow
long. Let's talk
Hey,
about somebody else.
Car
Mario
Bros,
Party King,
you know what?
Right?
If I was in this semis, I would be a little bit nervous
JMG, and
to
Bradley.
say. I heard a name. I thought I heard my name. I'm like, you got to get someone switched out there. Unless y'all are putting me on the spot and I have to go down there.
Don't be so self-absorbed. No one was talking
But
about
Car Bros is going to be one that I thought wouldn't really do much, but is able to scrape by a second place finish against some top tier talent. I think that's kind of cool. And honestly, if they were able to skirt on by, that would be cool to see the brothers working it out along with, you know, Mr. Scooty and then Batter Cookie. Family rivalry is always fun to watch.
It is. I mean, Batter Cookie and Mr. Scooty up there. Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right. The whole Bros family right now is
They're
just
all yelling at us. We don't even know what they're saying, but they're yelling at us about something.
They're smiling, so it must be positive.
There's been some really angry, happy people before, I think.
Angry, happy people, is that the opposite of an REM song?
Call Yezi Kobe as they were able to score themselves 81 points in first place. JJ Bros in second with 66. Sloppy Gunner, oh no. Oh,
yeah.
no.
Do you see it?
No, I don't want to see it.
Do you see it?
In third place with 48 points. Zobgo in fourth with 46. And the Mario Kart world is not dodging the accusations. Ash Bros able to make it into grand finals. Wow. And then Kiro able to skirt on by Mr. Scooty. Gone. A little bit psycho. Not going to be able to make it.
Oh, that's sad.
Also gone.
Zol as well.
Tangerine, Car Bros, and JJ Destroyer will be rounding us out for our bottom 6. Remember, next week we'll have another Mario Kart World Tournament for you all. And then 250, we got some special things getting brewed up. We got some special things being brewed up for Mario Kart World 250.
Yeah. What are you going to dress up as?
I don't want to spoil it.
No. Give me a hint. Come on.
If we were playing Fortnite, because we had Orange Crusher, but the color is orange, so you can fill in the rest.
Okay, fair enough. He will be the Orange Man. He won't be Merc Anthony. Me, I might be yellow.
Mario Party King to the top of the
Sonic?
stage. Mario Party King to the top of the hype
Well, that's
tunnel.
unfortunate.
We'll find out.
I thought you were going to be.
We'll find out soon enough. Just saying.
And we got the races on deck for semifinals number 2. Let's see who's coming up next in this battle. And honestly, when you're aiming for that top 6, it is a battle nonstop, chaos, clashes, and otherwise. And we'll be able to see who's coming up next. And if you hear your name, you better be getting lined up and getting ready in that hype tunnel.
We've got Emery, Immortal, Batter Cookie, Jaguars, Bobby, Grim Shadow 10, Mario Party King. We've got Metal Kanzar, Little Wolf, Fizzy Pim, JMG, and Bradley in the house today.
If you want to race, you got to go get lined up in the hype tunnel. But before that, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with some more Mario Kart World action momentarily. You change the Twitch channel, I throw a blue shell at you, and then I slam you with a bullet bill. Don't go anywhere.
Bobby, please come to the top of the hype tunnel. Bobby, to the top of the hype tunnel.
Hello and welcome back to Mario Kart World. We were just chilling, talking about the competition and making it all known that we got the best of the best of the best of the best of the best Mario Kart competitors here at the HyperX Arena. If you think you can do better, we got another tournament next week. But right now, you're going to be seeing the next semifinalists right behind us, and we will put that on the screen momentarily as well. Logan, how'd you feel about that first semis?
Dude, that was exciting, but no one can
I thought
stop
that was Mario Kart
Yezi.
World.
I hate you sometimes so very much. Seriously.
No, I'm being honest here, Logan.
All
You
right,
said
well,
it was exciting.
I thought your name was
it was
Pidgey.
Mario Kart World.
All right.
Respect.
Yeah,
respect.
thank you. Respect.
Respect,
Yeah, all right, I got you on that
respect.
one. All right, Jenny on the block's already calling it right now. We've got our grand finalists lined up from semifinal number 1. Now we're going to find out who will be in the rest of the grand finals with semifinal number 2. That's right. It's 1 through 6. Moves on. The first place finisher will get to ban a track, which is so very important because you can take a great track away from one of these other competitors. And there's only 30 tracks on the map.
Yeah, there's only 30, so if you take down 2, that's going to be 28 tracks left. And there's a lot of popular ones, but who's more popular than the racers coming down the hype tunnel? These are your semifinalists, number 2 for semifinals. Let's see what these racers can do in the next 6 races.
We've got Bobby just being muh. We've got Jack, always Jack Juarez with the GoPro on, always filming that. Make sure that when we are done here, you get onto Twitter and check out Jack Juarez's wrap-up, if you will.
Yeah, honestly, it's really, really cool that they are able to document it. They're the stat trackers of this tournament.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering how you did on a track 5 years ago, they'll have the information for you in this tournament. And we really do appreciate them so much. They were the leading ones to really get the scoreboards and the rankings going again. So I really do appreciate Jackie Wars. Everything they put forward to this community, they absolutely love just being here and enjoying themselves.
And on that point, I want to give a word up to our good friend Oliver, who started all of the ranking systems here. Because you know what? We wouldn't be here without you. So thank you very much to you for getting this all going. Because I know it means a lot to these competitors to see how they rank against everybody else.
I know when I used to come week after week after week, one of my favorite things was to see, hey, if I got 6th place one week and then 2nd place the next, how did that change my rankings? And it's something that it really makes you think. Even though it's just a ranking system, it's still the HyperX Arena. It is the most poppin' Mario Kart World Tournament to date, and it's really fun to see how these competitors are able to work their rank up week after week after week.
And if you see a moment that you think is incredibly awesome, I need you to rip it, and send it off to us so that you can be part of our favorite moments from the month.
We better get that last clip from JJ Bros versus Yezi. If you guys did not clip that, I will be disappointed in you.
Yeah, seriously. What are you doing if you're not clipping that? That was craziness.
That was insane. And then we'll be able to highlight it in a nice compilation reel at the end of the month. We showed our July compilation a couple weeks ago.
It's so good.
So much fun. We give you a little bit of credit as well, so you'll be able to watch back these clips that mean so much to these competitors who are playing on the biggest esports stage here in Las Vegas. And honestly, I just love that we're giving back more to the community. We're trying to make them feel appreciated.
Yeah, you know what? I love seeing their name. You know, you clip it, you get credit for it, and we get to show it all month long with your name right here on YouTube, Twitch, and all the other platforms that we're on right here at the HyperX Arena. So if you see something you like, make sure that you hit that clip button and send it off to us.
That's the way to do it. Twitch.tv/Allied Esports or HyperX Arena Las Vegas, where you'll be able to not clip as easy as it is on Twitch, but you won't be able to deal with those ads. So if you got one screen open for the clips, one screen open for the HyperX Arena Las Vegas YouTube, you'll be able to get involved and support the channel, support the community, as we do now see these competitors already on Airship Fortress, but it's the free roam mode.
It is free roam, and you know what? I am not roaming today. How do you feel about the free roam?
I think it's underutilized. I do believe that it's cool. There's a ton to explore, but every single time I go for one of the big changes is that online, you can't go for the P blocks, which
Right.
is the little challenge areas that you get put into. But for some reason online, you can't do the P blocks, but we're going to be seeing a great question mark Thwomp Ruins, as I like to call
Thwomp,
it. But we're going to be seeing them go for that shortcut and hitting on to the tip there, and they're going to be able to go on to that nice landing, and that's going to be Immortal doing a little bit of time trialing, practicing on the screen right now. You know, they've been really grinding at this game, trying to get their first victory here at the HyperX Arena and win themselves $200. They're turning the camera around and be able to say hello and give ourselves a little bit of a pose here.
I just turned around and there is a smile and a smirk coming off of Immortal's face right now.
I love it. I love it. That's one of the best modes. I think this is the best feature of the free roam mode is the camera, where you're going to be able to see, hey, you get to pick a pose and then a little bit of a dancey dance with that toadette.
I thought one of those green shells were going to take them out while they were standing in place, going a little AFK, if you will. And here we are. We're going to get down to it now. A class system is always 150 now, right?
Yes, 150cc. There's no 200, and we really haven't ever really run 200cc unless
Except
it was for
it was a
Baby Park,
tiebreaker, right?
Tiebreaker, Baby Park, and 200cc not even being in this game. We don't have to worry about that anymore either. But we're gonna be seeing a triple Mario circuit, which is interesting. Whistletop Summit, give yourself 1 penny for that. Sky High Sunday, one of the best remakes in my opinion. And then Rainbow Road, once again, a very consistent front runner. You know, it's just very simple, and that's why these competitors like it.
Well, it's a wide berth track. There's nothing really scary about it at all. It's probably the most basic track out of all of these, wouldn't you say?
100%.
Yeah.
I even when I'm looking at the shortcuts that they're trying to discover some skips and otherwise, DK Spaceport is infinitely more complex
Yes.
than Rainbow Road.
I agree.
I don't think that's the way it should be. But we're going to DK Spaceport. Very fun track. It's the Excite Bike Arena of Mario Kart World, in my opinion.
I'll give you that.
You got those little off-road sections, and then you're going to see the little U-based mini-map. You got the same vibes going on.
Definitely the same vibes, and let's see if Yezi can keep those vibes alive. Oh my gosh! Yo, that was such a hip hop and a trick right there. Able to stay alive, not making Batter Cookie, by the way. That's Batter Cookie ghosting out right there.
Yeah, I love this character too. They're really adorable. I mean, a lot of people like the King Boo, but I like this ghost instead. I don't even know their names, actually, unironically, because I've never seen that enemy before until Mario Kart World. I'm going to be honest with you.
And here we're checking in on Bobby in second place with 2 green shells to their name. They're hopping, skipping, and jumping right now.
Got to be able to see if they can land that snipe. Going to double back their green shells and not go for the first place takeover. This is one of my favorite things to do, is just chill in second place, have some defense, wait for the blue shell to come out, then take over first. Because then a little bit of a delay before you realize that there's going to be another blue shell on the way. So at this point, all you got to do is just keep up with these lines, say, hey, I can go as fast as you can, and try to keep up with Batter Cookie.
As we're seeing Tony Hawk flip, a trip, and a grip right there, doing a little bit of kick flips, and first place. Here we are with a mega mushroom behind you.
Oh,
Emery
blue shell
right now.
on the way. I spoke it into existence. We're going to be seeing they had a mushroom on standby for the blue shell, which is crazy to think about. Going to be able to jump right over the Donkey Kong barrel, going onto the right side. This is a bonanza to say the least, and we're going to be seeing Bobby grabbing a first place victory.
And that's how you get it done right there. In third place, Emery was in third place right there. And Immortal coming in second place right there.
Very, very nice work. Emery still keeping that top 3 podium run alive for the time being. As we get done with that first race, like I said, we still got 5 more to go before we're going to be able to know who our next top 6 competitors in Grand Finals will be.
What's our cutoff as far as points are concerned? I know it's the top 6 move on, but where do you think the points lie?
I mean, like I've said before, it really depends on how these competitors play. When I was watching back ever so long ago on one of our most competitive Speedway 100s, that was a whole ordeal and a half when it came down to me getting 36 points on the semifinals cutoff. LA Cruiser with 35. So that point total spread can, what we just saw there, we got Kiro, I do believe, with 46 points. That gave them the boost they needed to win, or 43 points, which was the cutoff. So I would say above 40, you should feel safe.
All right, above 40, you should feel safe, says Pidgey. You know what? Take it to the bank. We're going to Mario Circuit.
Mario Circuit, one of the shortest tracks in the game. You can't complain about it, can we, Logan?
No, we cannot. We just had a 6-lap track. Let's go back to 3s, please.
And we're going to be seeing a 58-second, I do believe, total lap time here when it comes down to it. Before you know it, we're on to lap number 2. This is also a bagging track. You're seeing a lot of off-road, giving Mario Circuit 3 vibes, that you're able to just go onto that nice dirt and pass so many competitors.
Yeah, we were checking in on Batter Cookie, and now we're checking in on that big Bowser lowdown. How do you feel about the heavies?
Metal Konzar, this is someone who I was actually racing right beside previously in qualifiers. They did some good work. They grabbed that second place finish on Moo Moo Meadows. So the heavier loadouts, you're going faster. Bowser dominating the time trial charts, but for the time being, the lightweights are better for online because you have that better recovery time and you're going to be finding yourself going up into top speeds that much faster. But their awareness and the way they're playing around these items, it's really a sight to see as they're going to be able to pop that mushroom, trail out another Toad at Coin Shell on the way. We're currently seeing Immortal here in second place.
Immortal in second place right now. Now, if you were a neophyte to this game and you were starting out, because it's still a fresh game, so fresh and so clean, would you start with a heavier loadout or the lighter loadout?
Lighter loadout. It's easier to handle. You can actually deal with situations like this a little bit easier as we're going to be seeing Immortal grabbing third place. And I do believe that's going to be
Grim Shadow with a first place finish. Oh boy, that's how you get it done right there. Hold on. Is that Batter Cookie?
No, that's Batter Cookie in first.
Batter Cookie.
That was Batter Cookie in first place. We got it a little bit mixed up. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get the names onto the pods today, but we'll be able to try and keep you updated as best as we can going forward. But yeah, that was Batter Cookie in first place onto that nice little ghost. I do believe Emery was there in second, but I'm not. We'll be able to confirm that momentarily when those scores get updated. But before you know it, Mario Circuit over.
Yeah, I blinked and I missed it.
And that was one of the big things, especially as we have Twitch chat talking about. I only knew it was JJ Bros because of the hamburger head.
Right.
I used to pick Donkey Kong because my mom used to watch the streams all the time, and she was able to point me out on the mini map and know exactly where I play. So it makes it a little bit easier if you do pick a different lightweight loadout, and when there's a ton of characters in this game, unless you're trying to disguise yourself with the rest of the group, we got great question mark block ruins coming up next.
Yeah, here we go. We're about to ruin this map. Let's see who will finish first.
That's the question. That's what you're aiming for. 15 points into the bank, and then you'll be able to get yourself a little bit of a security deposit as well for that grand finals. But let's see. Great question mark block ruins. We saw Immortal time trialing this in the free roam.
We did.
Will they be able to handle Bobby dropping off the face of the earth?
Yeah, literally Bobby not being able to find their place in the world today. And here we go, Batter Cookie with that crown on their head. That's how we know where they're at. They're going to do a little bump and grind right there. Second place, trying to catch up to that first place finish. Oh my gosh.
I think they fell off.
I think they fell off. I don't think they were able to hit it.
They made it. They made it. Immortal was able to make it. The time, the practice pays off. As right now, we're going to be seeing the Zubat in second place. Let's see what they're going to be getting hit by is an air horn off the map.
Yo, seriously, making Yakatu do their job right there. Lakitu doing a little bit of their due diligence. Here we have first place with a snorkel and a dream, trying to get up to more coins. They've only got 5, and I believe that was Batter Cookie who fell off.
That is crazy. This track, how is more people falling off this track than Rainbow Road? I don't get it.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh, this is great question mark block ruins. Logan, I think that's even worse than something being crazier, as we're going to be seeing these 12 coins going to be able to help them with their top speed. But Emery not going for the cut. It goes to show, hey, The ones who've been practicing knows how to hit that no item shortcut, but playing a little bit more safe here in 6th place, duking it out with the other Toadette, and another Toadette, and another Toadette, as now once again we're going to be seeing this Zubat in 3rd place, trying to drive their way into the world today. Avoids the triple bananas on the left side, grabs the item box. What they're trying to aim for right here, right now, is not a coin block.
All right, one of the things that I like to do when I have my bananas and I've got triple of them, I like to go in a diagonal 45-degree angle and drop them consistently through there so that they take up the whole map space. We just saw 3 bananas get dropped, but they're basically in a straight line. I don't think that's effective.
Immortal doing the least effective thing known to man. Batter Cookie getting hit by the blue shell, and they're going to drop off the map again. Immortal going to scrape on by because of blunders on blunders on blunders. Immortal takes the 1st place finish on great question mark block ruins.
And Emery in 2nd place. And 3rd place will be?
Zol. No, it's not Zol.
That's race 3 of 6.
I do believe that's Mario
Fizzy
Party King.
Pim.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mario Party King grabbing that nice finish there on the cutting room floor. You're seeing a lot of competitors still on the fight and on the crawl to grab that grand final spot and double their money here today, playing some Mario Kart. But what an ending. Immortal going off to the right side of the track, taking an awkward line, and then Batter Cookie gets blue shell, but then that just means because Immortal fell off the track, they got bigger faster and took over 1st place run.
Yeah, well, we're only going to have 8 races in the grand finals.
Yes.
So, you know what? We went away from the competitive 12 because we listened to YOU at home. And you said, you know what, 12 might be a little bit too much. So we're back to 8. So here we are in semifinals number 2. What will happen?
I don't know. You never know what will happen with this community because we were asking for it ever so long ago, and then competitors were like, all right, 8 races might be enough. It might be nice, especially when we went back to it last week.
Right.
Everyone was like, all right, 8 races was kind of nice, but the competitive standard is 12, so I'm shocked that these competitors didn't want to do just one more Grand Prix. But, hey, you know what? You can't complain about it. Some of these competitors like Yezi want to bring home that $200 a little bit quicker.
Then, you know, quite frankly, we don't get paid by the hour. So here we go. Let's get to it. Race number 4 of 6, semifinal number 2 underway. Let's go.
DK Pass is going to be the name of the map that we're going to next. You could have actually hopped off that one sign there in the beginning and then taken that little bit extra of a boost off to the light post. That's a little bit faster of a line if you believe it or not. And taking off, we're going to be seeing the mushrooms not going to be able to be utilized here by Jaguars, but able to save themselves just a little bit. That's also another shortcut, so DK Pass really fun to time travel.
This is a great map. I don't feel like we've seen it as much as some of the other maps out there. I do believe this is Batter Cookie right now in 2nd place.
Yeah, pops the feather in the off-road, tried to
What's
jump.
the feather all about? If you've never seen the feather before, Cookie, what's it all about?
It just lets you go sky high. You know what? It allows you to jump a little bit higher in the sky, and some shortcuts can go and get passed up, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Taking that little bit of a skip off that light or that sign, and then we're going to be seeing the grind rail being utilized to take over 1st place. Another quick line.
Dude, we're seeing new tips and tricks right here. Hey, that's a more you know moment from Batter Cookie to YOU at home. If you haven't ever seen that before, because we haven't seen it up in the booth, that's a first-time trial right there.
And the shock with the blue shell combo wombo combination, that's going to be a very unfortunate situation for Batter Cookie. And now you got triple greens right behind you. You better run, you better hide, as we're going to be seeing, I do believe, Emery here in 2nd place.
With 20 coins to her name, so she's going faster than everybody else. Jaguars needs to watch their back because they only have 10 coins right now.
And they're going to take a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump through this off-road. Got to be a little bit faster of a path when you don't got to go wide and cut right through the wideness. You'll be able to find yourself still in 1st place. Jumps off that nice pine tree, and now going to be able to land right in front of Emery. Triple greens versus triple greens. Emery wins that exchange with the spam, I do believe, but I don't know if this actually is Emery here in 1st place. We're going to be seeing one green shell coming right on by, coin shell on the way. Going to be able to have this air horn, and that's going to be getting passed up. all the way down to third place.
Emery, first place finish.
That's Emery's loadout with the baby blooper. But pod number 9 gonna be able to put themselves in a really nice spot with that finish. We're gonna be seeing them bump up that point total as well. Remember, still 2 more races to go to see who's going to make it out into grand finals.
Yeah, and remember that race for top 6. Those top 6 performers will move on to the grand final. So you got to get in the mix to make it happen. Grim Shadow right there, tied with Mario Party King, 19 points apiece, tied with Bradley as well. We've got a 3rd place tie for 6th place.
Yeah, it's really, really close so far going forward, especially with 2 more races left. What is the mentality? How do you refresh your mind, Logan? If you're in a competitive setting and you got to win something, what do you tell yourself?
Well, I tell myself I got to be first, not last. I got to get all of the items that I need early and often and utilize them well. And take a second to look at your back camera.
Oh, 100%.
We're not seeing a lot of that today. The back camera allows you to know what you can do moving forward.
That was actually kind of a crazy spit and fact from Logan here. You got to look in your back camera to know what's going on in your forward, as we're going to be seeing a 6th place run so far. Bobby getting drilled out immediately.
Yeah, but that actually worked out for Bobby.
And they pop the mushrooms, takes over first.
Yeah, I mean, here we are. You think it was a tragedy, but Bobby turned it into a positivity.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why some of these competitors say, because you don't get hit so hard. If this was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you'd be seeing them getting stuck in the water, not going to be able to pop that mushroom because you just stop in your tracks. You don't have forward momentum when you get drilled out.
Yeah, this forward momentum makes it a lot easier for these competitors. All right, here we go with the grind. Now, this was Deluxe 8, one of Emery's favorite tracks. It's changed up just a little bit, though.
Yes, it has. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, everyone was saying it kind of felt unfinished because you have those same exact grind rails, but you can't use them.
Right.
So it was kind of weird. But Emery right now, like you said, it's her favorite track, and she's leading the pack right now in first place.
Yeah, she's got that green shell as a defensive mechanism behind her. Boom, boom. I came to shake the room with 3 bananas to my name.
Shot comes out, brings them all the way down to the flow, and they're not going to be able to do that wall ride to put themselves in a better spot all the way down to 3rd place. We're currently going to be seeing that 2nd place run. Bobby here going to lead the pack in this podium run. Hammer time getting thrown out. No, they do not fall off the track.
MC Hammer will be put away for the day. Right now we're checking in on the 3rd place person. It is Bobby. They've got some green shells and they're trying to make their way all the way up to 1st place.
And the forward momentum is going to be able to let them land on that boost panel. Once again, going over to Immortal here in 3rd place. Going to be able to toss out 1, 2, and now 3 reds going forward. Oh, that is unfortunate. Not as many invincibility frames as you would like to have. We're going to be seeing Emery just getting Mario Karted. Batter Cookie and Immortal leading the pack, and Jaguars right behind them. We've got an Immortal 1st place on the 5th race.
And I do believe that's Batter Cookie in 2nd place. Did Jaguars? No, 9th place for them.
Oh, you're so right. The Zubat all the way down.
They were in 3rd place.
That was brutal. You saw the backed Ice Flower by Batter Cookie, and that was the catalyst of seeing Jaguars go from 3rd to 9th. The Mario Kart Classic.
Oh my gosh, look at the score. Jaguars just got bodied out of that 6th place. They're not going into grand finals.
We still got one more race.
Well, that's true. We got one more.
One more race.
We got one more.
One more race
Jack,
to make it.
it's up to you.
It's up to you to make it happen. A 9th place finish, that's not great in the point total situation, but only time will tell.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous for him.
I thought you were Logan.
No, I'm nervous right now.
Oh, nice to meet you, nervous.
And nice to meet you, Pidgey. I'm not shaking your hand after that.
Oh, we got the randomizer going. Final race of
Let's
semifinals
go.
number 2.
Let's go.
And we're going to boost
Let's go.
Dynamo.
I can hear you, HyperX Arena. We've got one more race in semifinals before the grand finals. Let's get it done.
I'm excited. Boost Cinema, granted, the aesthetics, beautiful. Track, very straightforward and a front runner
cinema.
paradise, unless you're Emery, where you're going to be seeing everyone else explode and you grab first place by driving in a straight line.
And we are totally eyes locked in on Jackie Juarez and Mario Party King right now. Who will garner that last spot to be able to get themselves in to the grand finals? Well, we're in race 6.
Pim right there with them as
Yo.
well, tying with Jackie Juarez.
Right? So fizzy, so Pim.
So, honestly, if Jackie Juarez is able to scrape out something good for themselves in this race, with starting themselves off into the bagging route, don't know if that's the play for themselves, but if they grab second, they can potentially find themselves in the grands, but if Mario Party King gets themselves a good spot in third place, they win it. They get their spot.
But I don't feel like this is a backing track.
No, there's no shortcuts. There's no routes. I think Twisted Mansion is a little bit better. Whoa! What a jump, hop, and a skip, and a jump there by Mario Party King, avoiding the banana, but cannot avoid the boomerang and the Mega Mushroom. Jackie Juarez pop it. Another Mega Mushroom, bringing themselves up to 5th place.
Getting that grind on right there, getting a little batty. Batman says we've got, oh my gosh, Donkey Kong coming on through. Get out the way, Pidgey, get out the way.
Popping through that item box. They're trying to get out of the way with that golden mushroom, but unfortunately not going to be finding any saving graces just yet. The same pack in the front. Bomb getting back. It lands onto 3rd place. We're going to be seeing Immortal and Batter Cookie front running this track so far. Immortal with the triple greens right now in 2nd, and that's a ton of defense while you wait for a blue shell to come on by.
And now we're into our last lap of the final race of semifinal number 2 before we go to grands. The red shell goes out. The shot comes from Thor. 6th place right now for Jackie Juarez.
Oh!
No, he walked right into that green shell.
More like drove right into that green shell, as we're going to be seeing Mario Party King here in 8th place. Remember, that's the story right now. Going to get right around that Donkey Kong. Thought they were in a Mega Mushroom, but they're just that big of a unit. Jackie Juarez right back down to 12th place. It is looking like their hopes and dreams are coming to an end here today.
1st place right now. This must be Batter Cookie with that banana. Yo, just a bit outside for that other banana, able to scoot on by. 1st place finish. Yes, lock it, drop it, and consider it a victory.
And we're going to be seeing Immortal there, grabbing that 2nd place spot, and 3rd place scooting right on by. But look at the mini-map difference. It goes to show, hey, you put the time in, you put the work in, you'll be able to go super duper fast on these tracks.
So my question to you, Pidgey.
Yes.
Are any of these racers Yezi? Because right now, I'm not sure any of these people in semifinals number 2 are racing as well as Yezi has been.
I don't think so either. I mean, we're going to be seeing Immortal up there grabbing that track.
I know, Immortal's showing up, right?
Showing up, but they weren't having the consistency, the leads, the distance between the rest of the pack that Yezi was able to do. But now bringing it into grand finals, where you're going to be seeing multiple front runners and multiple people who have time trialed this game and put in the time, effort, and energy, you might be seeing Yezi feel a little bit more scared, because I do believe semis 1 wasn't looking as stacked as semis 2.
Very valid point, my friend. That's a very valid point. All right, we are done with semifinals number 2. We're going to have all of our grand finals in the mix, on the stage, getting it done. And I got to say right now, does Batter Cookie have the number for Yezi? That's the question.
I mean, Batter Cookie's been doing their own thing, and I can respect it. The lines that they're taking, it's not the fastest, but they're playing it a little bit more safe. They're just banking on that these other competitors make a mistake, and sometimes it pays off. You saw Immortal falling off the track,
right?
Unfortunately got saved by that shock that brought them back. And we'll see who is back in grand finals for this week's Speedway. We've got Immortal in 1st place with 68 points, Batter Cookie in 2nd with 63, Emery in 3rd with 60, Bobby making it on through in 4th place.
Big drop off, by the way.
Grim Shadow gonna be able to grab a spot from some of our regulars. Great to see them there in 5th place with 48 points. Mario Party King with 38. Jackie Juarez drops off our 5th place ranked racer in 7th place with 35 points. Little Wolf in 8th with 31. Fizzy Pim in 9th with 29 points. Metal Kanzar going to be there in 10th place with 24 points. Bradley in 11th with 24, and JMG unfortunately not going to make it happen.
It's great to see JMG back in the house once again.
Bobby,
Unfortunately, they did not make it to the grand
Shadow
final.
Hey, semifinals still a pat on the back.
and
Remember, it's one
Mario
step
Party came
forward.
to the
You
stage.
still got to put in the effort and energy, or just come back next week. Get here early, get on the setups, and start time trialing. Because if you do that, you'll find yourself in a way better spot than you would the person who gets here last.
And let's find out who is in a great spot for the grand finals. Show me those grand finalists, please.
These are your Speedway Grand Finalists. We've got Yezi, Immortal, JJ Bros, Batter Cookie, Sloppy Gunner, Emery, Zovgo, Bobby, Ash Bros, Grim Shadow, Hero, and Mario Party King. If you heard your name, you better be getting lined up in that hype tunnel. Getting yourself hyped and be ready to duke it out for $700. $200 going to first place, $100 for second place, and $75 for third. Going down from there. Do you think these racers are ready for it?
I do. I believe they've got what it takes to get it done. Will anybody be able to take it away from Yezi? 4 weeks in a row, first place finish. It's up to you to stop him. We'll find out in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Grand finals coming up next.
I've never seen Squid Game. What happened?
Yeah, I watched all 3 seasons, so you gotta keep up. You gotta keep up.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Do we have to stand still? Wait, why did they just start? Yeah.
It started blast.
Oh, we're running now? Oh. Sick. Oh, what?
Keep blasting.
These are our beds? They couldn't give us
Have you not seen the show,
a
bro?
queen size at least. Damn. They got us twin size beds.
Oh, it's feeding time.
Mr. Frontman, I'm gonna need a bigger bed for you, please.
Oh, they're shooting up Miss Harashra.
What happens if you fall off the bed at night, like while you're sleeping?
You're gonna find out, boy.
You die?
You're gonna find out, boy.
Yep. I can't land a single hit with this fork. At least y'all know that if I had a fork, you're safe.
I don't know where my health bar is at, so that's not the most. Ah!
Oh, wait.
No, I'm like one shot.
Dude, you're getting jumped. Oh my God. I'm gonna help them too. Hold on.
Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. This is not where I go out. This is not where I go out. Not today.
Oh!
Oh
Hold on.
my God. No!
Batter Cookie to the top of the hype tunnel.
J like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission is same. I made a splash, now all of my passes last like running a race with Usain. I keep it coming like this a buffet. And if I'm stumbling, I'm in the graves. Never gon' fumble it. I get the bag and I run with it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it. Murray with the legs, all about finesse. I am not impressed. I don't need a rest coming in with less than you see the flags. Elohim with the melody and then he supply the bread. 70, keep it heavenly. Everybody get the bread.
Welcome back to the fastest Mario Kart tournament around. You're going to be going faster than that Donkey Kong was momentarily as Yoshi's wiping out all over the place as we get ready for the final 8 races. This is going to be a huge battle because there is $200 on the line in this tournament.
Yeah, right now I'm liking where JJ Bros is. I'm liking where Immortal is. And who can stop Yezi? I saw him walking up, by the way. And I said,
is that
early,
the name of the show now?
Who
can stop Yezi?
I mean, we might as well change it to that because no one can. 4 weeks in a row. Back, till back, till back, till back. Victories! Who's going to stop him this week?
I don't know. It's a really good question because we have seen a lot of talent. You've seen, actually this week, I think some of the most solid racing lines from a lot of these competitors.
Yo, who would have thought that you could just jump off of a tree?
Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that you're able to just take a hop, skip, and a jump only in Mario Kart World? And I do believe that makes it a little bit more fun where you're able to just say, hey, look at these time trial lines. And actually one of the complaints with this game is that the time trials, they've been kind of consistent with the lines that you got to take. No one's been able to really discover any new strategies to really break on through with where these time trial records are.
Well, I got to say, when I saw Batter Cookie going for that light pole, I was like, oh, he's going to hit it and just crash out. And then he hop, skips, and a jump over it.
The fun fact there also with these tricks, you don't even have to press right bumper. You can just jump and take a leap of faith, and it does the trick for you when you hit that sign.
All right, once again, one of my problems with this game is the fact that they've made it easier for a lot of competitors. Because remember, in Deluxe, to hold the shell behind you or a banana, whatever the item is, you have to hold down that trigger button, right? Well, in this, it just puts it right behind you, and I think that makes it a little bit easier for neophytes to get involved, which I understand why it's there. But for these great competitors who are here week in and week out, I think it's a little bit of a nerf.
I definitely have to reserve my opinion until I get more and more into the competitive scene. I time trial the game more to see how much that's really going to affect going forward. I haven't hated that it's an automatic trail like Double Dash and stuff like that. It hasn't been the biggest problem, but I do agree. The skill expression gets taken away when you don't have to have that one person who says, I'm going to press that left trigger immediately so that I'm able to avoid this or hold on to it. And then the person behind me is going to be able to just run right into my trail, and then I'm not going to have any defense.
All right, let's take another look once again at our grand finalists. HyperX Arena, make some noise for your favorite competitors.
We've got Yezi, Immortal, JJ Bros, Batter Cookie, Sloppy Gunner, Emery, Zovgo, Bobby, Ash Bros, Grim Shadow, Kiro, and Mario Party King. These will be your grand finalists duking it out for that $700.
Ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, children of all ages, gather around because it is time to get down. HyperX Arena, get hyped. It's the grand finals here at Saturday Speedway.
This is what it's all about. The best of the best of the best of the best of the best went through qualifiers, went through semis, and now they're trying to get their money up in grand finals here at Speedway. And with some new names and some new faces, I wonder how many other competitors they're going to be able to hit out and take their money away from.
Dude, week in and week out, we see our standard competitors that are here each and every single week, but then we see these new faces, these new names, and they're able to garner some great spots. It's really cool to see, right? This community grows and blossoms, if you will, into a bigger and better thing each and every single week, and it's because of you. If you're sitting at home going, oh, I can do that, come on down. Show me. Prove it to me. Beat Pidgey. Trust me, everybody else is.
I don't think that's true.
Hey, Car Bros, where you at? Yeah, he beat Pidgey today.
He did not. We got the same score, buddy, all right? I was too busy playing Donkey Kong Bonanza to play Mario Kart World, all right? All right, I need to put some effort into it.
All right, so we've got some band tracks. We've got Acorn Heights, band, baby, and Starry BP, band, baby. All right, there we go. Not the tracks that I would have picked, though.
No,
I mean, Acorn Heights, great track, don't get me wrong, but do we
feel like
play
we
it?
don't-
Very rarely.
We don't see Acorn Heights
I think
at
we've
all.
seen it twice, bro.
Maybe. And you know what we've seen a lot? Airship Fortress. And
Why did you ban it? Do you not listen to us?
No, you don't.
Are we up here just speaking to ourselves?
Yes,
Yeah, we
actually.
are.
What did you say?
I don't know.
What?
I don't listen to myself.
Oh, he's not listening to who?
You?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
No, what's on
Why?
second? Who's on first?
Who's
All
on
right,
first?
moving along. Let's get to the grand finalists before we get. That was a rabbit hole we were digging ourselves
Yes,
into.
it
right
was.
there.
And the rabbit hole will be now being able to just absolutely get obliterated by green shells, red shells, and otherwise, as these competitors are going to be able to survive 8 more races to go in this tournament. Like we said before, $200 for first place.
Right.
That's a lot of money to go home with.
It
What are you
is.
doing to $200, Logan?
Well,
All right.
sorry, the joke that I wanted to tell is not the joke I'm going to tell.
Well, that's
what
good.
I would do is buy a year's supply of Just for Men for my mustache.
All right. That's fair. If you have
Somewhere Austy's laughing, okay?
Somewhere. You need whatever you need to keep it going. You know what? You only got so much hair left.
Man, and most of it's right here, just to be honest, all right? Look,
Hey.
we're going to throw it down just like these competitors are going to throw it down. The one competitor I want to see show up and show out for the grand finals, Emery, where are you?
Not enjoying the game, allegedly, so we'll see if they're going to be able to take a little bit of a risk and a jump. We saw them previously in semifinals not going for the shortcuts that we've seen these other competitors in easier ones at that, especially on Great Question Mark Block Ruins, not going for that little bit of a leap of faith, rather playing it a little bit safer.
Yeah.
And honestly, they were able to do some nice time trialing Line Sky High Sunday. I would hope so that they were able to time trial that a little bit. And
Favorite map, by the way, if you're just joining us and not particularly here each and every single week, that is Emery's favorite track from Deluxe 8. It has made the transfer over to Mario Kart World, but it is not the same track.
No, it is not. They made a little bit of changes, especially with that wall riding, grind rails, and otherwise. I really do enjoy all of those mechanics, and you're seeing with all of these kind of new tracks, because we really haven't seen DK pass on a 3-lap track that often in this tournament, and now going forward into this grand finals, we're going to be seeing same, but different.
Same, but different. I feel you right there.
Bowser's
The course has been
Castle.
selected.
That's going to be our first track of the day, serving it up Gary's
Gary's
way
way.
for grand finals in this Mario Kart World Tournament. We've already seen it once before. You got to go for that no item shortcut.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're going to be falling into Bowser's lava, and you don't want to know how that feels.
Well, and right off the bat, you've got to work that wall ride into the grind. You've got to get to it. If you don't know how to do it, watch everybody else.
Duke.
Boom.
Going to be seeing the draft, bumping him down off the wall, into
No!
the wall.
Oh, he's not going to be able to
Immortal
make the shortcut. And Immortal is down in the lava. It's hot down there.
And now we got Nabbit on the screen right here in first place. Says, I'm ignoring the chaos and I'm just running with it. Let's see if they're going to go for the next no item shortcut. They do not.
No, indeed. We've got a green shell behind them. They're going to use that as a defensive mechanism. They are in first place, but as we see that back camera showing us they're close.
Look at this. This is
Yeah.
going to be Sloppy Gunner here with those double greens. Going to be able to avoid that meteor on the road.
Sloppy Gunner just made me eat my words. Literally. I was going to say something, and then they came out of nowhere. They're in second place with 2 green shells and a dream.
Taking the batter cookie route onto this right side rather than going for the no-item shortcut route. JJ Bros now with the hamburger helper on. They're not even going to be going for the grind rail, trying to hop, skip, and a jump. They make it from so far away. That's the other way you can go for that shortcut. And I feel
That
like
seemed
that was
easier,
crazy.
right?
It kind of did, which
Right?
was kind of nuts. I don't even know how they did that without doing it the way that I know how to do it, which is you have to bump the wall to land
Right.
it. So really good job there, finding a new route that they don't have to battle other competitors on.
I didn't realize we were sponsored by Burger King because JJ Bros just had it their way.
Yes, they did. A little bit of a whopper to give us a little bit of a slap in the face, to say the least. Let's see what they can do here in 4th place.
I mean, he's got the burger on his head. Let's see if they can jump on up to a first place.
Oh!
Lightning comes out and lightning crashes. Is this a live concert right now?
The Nabbit is going down into the lava. They're going to be a fried bunny for Easter, as now we're going to be seeing JJ Bros going a little bit of a wider route. Bullet Bill on the way, going for that double item box. Green Shell going right beside them. Point Shell also going right in the middle of the track. Has the mushroom on standby. Going to be able to take a little bit of a dash into the world here today. Let's see what this mushroom can do.
Yeah, right now they've got that mushroom. JJ Bros trying to put themselves in a better podium placement. Pod
No!
Got stuck in the lava, Pidgey.
They got their mushroom ghosted away, which means they got stuck in the lava, which when they were going to be able to use it. Unfortunate 30% unluckiness, as now we're going to be seeing Bobby here in 2nd place and Yezi in 1st.
Yo, that's how you get it done. Bobby showing up, man. He might not like this game, but he's definitely playing it a little bit better than he would lead on to. And Kiro, by the way, rounding out our top 3.
Nice to see consistent podium finishes. Bobby, one player who I've talked about again and again and again, said they haven't played this game in a couple weeks and able to garner themselves a podium finish to start this grand finals. And
I don't
honestly,
buy it. I don't buy it, Bobby.
Well, you're not supposed to buy it.
No, I think he's at home practicing it. I just don't think he's very good at the new game.
Ooh, but he just got 2nd place, so I don't know.
Well, he's better than I am.
Yeah, that's true. Better than I am, to say the least. So they were able to get themselves a nice finish there, and it just really, someone like Bobby, when they're able to just come up here and just use their mechanics that they know from previous titles, come out and really compete. If you all didn't know, here at the arena, Bobby is our most winning Mario Kart 8 Deluxe champion. And they honestly have said, hey, they like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe more. As we go to Mario Circuit once again, we saw it before, very fast track.
Very fast track, very solid map, a lot of fun. Blink and it may be over. Here we go.
What track is next?
2nd race of Grand Finals.
Isn't it the 3rd? I just blinked twice.
I hate you so very much. Here we go. Grand Finals, race number 2 of 8. Let's get to it.
And we're seeing a lot of the more competitors bagging this track, as you're going to be seeing a lot of off-road to use these power items on.
Yeah, and here we go, 11th place. Hey, we've got a crown in 1st place and a green shell to boot. Everybody in the background right there, we see them using that back camera. So very effective. You need to be able to see where you're looking at so that you can move forward in a positive and effective manner. You just mentioned 30% luck. Well, it's 70% skill, 30% luck, and sometimes that luck is bad.
Yes, it is. We saw that in the previous matchup with, unfortunately, JJ Bros getting their mushrooms ghosted, but right now the Nabbit's going to be able to hold that Ultra Mini Turbo right through that off-road, and now going to be able to have that golden mushroom on standby. It's going to be really optimal for themselves, but remember, Shock's still in play. And we see it right on cue.
And there you go, Thor throws down the thunder and the lightning. We're checking out Emery right now in 7th place with 3 shrooms to their name.
Going to be able to go through that next nice little off-road. But look at that. I do believe that's going to be a Yezi 1st place finish.
Huge.
And now we got the Toadette with the ice cream hat. I actually love that costume. That's adorable.
Kiro got second place, by the way. And yes, I agree with you. That skin is so fun. I love the glasses.
I think it's adorable. Really,
I mean,
really
we both
cute.
wear glasses, so we might as well.
Yeah, a little bit biased there. But the costumes, the characters in this game, absolutely great selection. I hope they do add more because I wanted 8-bit Mario, to say the least. That was one of my favorite things they added in Tour, and unfortunately they did not add it in Mario Kart World, but still optimal and optimistic for that DLC.
I'm a little bit disappointed that you can't actually pick your entire loadout like you could in Deluxe. How do you
like
feel about
picking
it?
that?
I do. I like to mix and match. And
At the end of the day, like...
does it
when
really
you-
matter? Is that what
it
you're
didn't
gonna say?
really matter.
Right, I know.
Like, it's cool, and I loved it that you're able to put, hey, monster tires onto a little Mr. Scooty, right? That was a lot of fun, but unfortunately... Racing games, you want to go fast, and the meta was able to define itself, and I like that they were saying, hey, there's one less thing to worry about. Just pick your kart, pick out the one that handles the best for yourself, and have fun. As we go back to DK Spaceport.
Yo, I do love this map. It's cool to see. It's a fun map, and you know what? I like to go to outer space.
So you're
I'm
giving
like
a C
Katy
ranking?
Perry.
You're like a C ranking you said on this track? Because it's a track you like to see.
All right, here we go. Race number 3 of 8 grand finals. It's Pidgey. I'm Logan Summit, and here we go. Who will be victorious? There, yo, that no item shortcut right there. Everybody's making it look easy.
Yeah, I mean, it's the most difficult part is surviving all the other racers trying to take it as well. But now Yezi right back to it again. Going to be here in first place. We've got Immortal in second, taking another no item shortcut. A little bit more of a hop there, but able to grab that double item box. We're going to be seeing all the chaos around them and a bomb right in front of them. That's going to be Sloppy Gunner's bomb. Got to be careful. Space yourself out. We see a few red shells on the way as well. Able to go to the left side of Sloppy Gunner and pop the mushroom through the shortcut. Gets caught by the fire in the off-road and bumps off the Nabby.
And Fuego caught him up. By the way, Yezi in first place, garnering themselves another victory if they can keep it up right now. Remember, this track does have 6 laps, so it's a little bit longer than the rest of the tracks.
Oh, yes, it is. A little bit longer, but those laps go very fast.
quickly.
Very fast. The 6 laps a little bit more intimidating than it actually is, as we currently see Emery here tossing forward that boomerang, not going to be able to land it on first place. But at the same exact time as we saw it previously, the blue shell is on the way. Going to connect it to pod number 1, Yezi. Going to get overtaken by Emery here in first. Going to have those triple bananas on standby for that defense. So they're currently in the best spot possible to win this race. Never mind, I lied to you, as Shock comes down, and that just means a lot of racers are going to be a little bit faster than the person in first.
Yeah, you might want to put your pants out because you're a liar, liar. Pants on fire right now. We are in race number 3 of
Emery got...
Oh, no! Smashed and grabbed. Is that Immortal as well?
That's Immortal in 12th place. Just put down the controller and said,
yeah,
I'm not catching back up. You can grab that 11th place spot. I got to just do better on the next race. Shy Guy, pod number 9. Going to be able to grab that. And that's Ash Bros on the Shy Guy, grabbing first on DK Spaceport.
That's how you get it done. Ash Bros, the whole family affair today. Man, they are getting it done. I absolutely love it.
I know. Shout out to JJ Bros bringing their whole family down
Right?
here today to compete in this tournament. They've all been playing on the new Switch too. I gotta say, I love the console. It's really nice. DK Bonanza was a great title. I'm looking forward to Metroid Prime 4 as well. That's gonna be my next pre-order for the next game I'm saving up for. I'm really excited to see how that's all gonna go down because Gamescom, I do believe, is going to have another demo for Metroid Prime as well. So.
And I got to tell you, I don't know where they're breeding these JJ Bros, but they keep multiplying. Each week there's another one. I don't know if they feed them after midnight or let them touch water. I don't know what the deal is. But every week we get another JJ Bros. And you know what? Love to have you all coming out. It's a family affair. It's part of the community, and you should be part of this community right here. If you are in Las Vegas or in the surrounding area or plan to be here, come on down to the HyperX Arena under the lights on the stage and get it done.
That's the way to do it. The only way to do it is come out here, try your hand in this tournament, and see what you can do. What's the worst that could happen? You lose $10? Oh, well, I lose $10 whenever I try to play a new game that involves anime horse racing. But we're going to be seeing now Sloppy Gunner duking it out for this top but they're going to be able to skirt on by triple greens right beside this competitor. They're going to be able to go wide and avoid the chaos.
And the chaos is ensuing right now. You got to get away from it, dude. First and third is basically just a couple people away. Get it going. The one thing I hate about this map is the boos don't do anything.
Oh, and the boos. They are not going to be doing anything as they watch that competitor get squashed and pummeled to the back of the pack. We currently have Emery popping that air horn, but the Mega Mushroom says, no, you're not going to be able to stop me, and that's going to be JJ Bros taking over first.
Yeah, and we can tell it's JJ Bros because of the hamburger head that he's got going on right now. He's doing a little bit of drifting, looking real good with that mushroom in their back.
Yes, they do, and honestly, if there's a blue shell, they can dodge it if it is on the way. So let's see if they're going to be able to avoid that, but with one more lap to go, I would guarantee that there could be a shock that could be popped, and JJ Bros lose their first place run. But Sloppy Gunner not going to be able to take over first. If they're going to get hit by a hammer, throw the red shell forward, get hit by a bomb that was backed, and then spams their air horn to take out two different competitors. That is the spam that we talk about.
Yeah, we didn't see that coming. I mean, come on, man. Second time's a charm. Right now, we're checking in on third place. They've got that air horn. Great mechanism to pretty much... Oh my gosh! Really?
No, Emery gets boomeranged and misses the boost panel, pops the air horn again, talking about it. Everyone was saying it in my ears, saying this has to be one of the unluckiest speedways to date when it comes to the RNG. Oh, talking about it on cue. Batter Cookie gets ghosted and redded off the track. JJ Bros still running away with it in first place. Wow.
And JJ Bros confirms that victory. There you go. Man, that was a... Kiro got second place, by the way.
What a battle it's been. Yezi nowhere to be found.
Is that another Bros brother right there in third?
Ash Bros. I do believe it is going to be able to grab that third place finish. Look at the scores right now. Ash Bros is in fourth place.
That's how you get it done. The Bros brothers are playing for keeps today.
And 12th placement for Yezi. Not doing good this week at all. What happened is that this is probably the unluckiest speedway known to man. What we just saw, the chain reaction. JJ Bros getting ghosted right into the lava. And then once again, the ghost on Boost Cinema taking away Batter Cookie's defense. Hits him off the boost panel. What an unfortunate chain of events so far, and it's been a non-stop spam fest, to say the least.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, as we're checking it out, we are in the grand finals, man. It's do or die time. It is now or never for all of our competitors, as we are going to go over to what I hope is one of Emery's favorite maps, Sky High Sunday.
And one of the fun facts here today, Yezi is first seed, and that's the first time we've seen a first seed grab a 12th place finish in grand finals.
So they now have two records?
Yeah, two, the best and the worst. Hey, you can't complain about that, right, Logan?
No, you cannot. I mean, somewhere there's a happy medium, and let's see if Yezi can find it. We are in race 5 of 8 in the grand finals, and I do believe this is Batter Cookie all the way back into 12th place.
Yeah, not having a good run either. They are really struggling. I know some of these competitors. All right.
Okay.
Emery.
Was that Emery?
That was Emery. Dropping down, misses the trick.
Down into the ground.
And then we got Donkey Kong sniping the competition there, sees the triple red, so they're going to pop that ghost and bring themselves a nice triple mushrooms. Let's see when they're going to pop, lock, and throw our favorite item in the game. It's a purple shell on the way to first place.
Thank you so much for that blue shell reference. I appreciate you. Donkey Kong looking so
No, it
fresh
hit
and so
Floppy
clean,
Gunner.
clean. Oh my God.
The blue shell, they were able to do it after you, and I do believe.
Yeah, I know.
It hit Sloppy Gunner instead of the Toadette. Yezi in first, and now JJ Bros is here in second. Oh, brother.
JJ.
Oh, brother.
Bro.
Oh, brother.
JJ, bro. What are you doing?
I'm dead. I can't.
He's about to ruin the rhythm and the style that I'm
This is
used to.
such a crazy speedway right now.
This
Shock
is insane,
comes out.
right?
3 competitors fell off the track when the shock happened as well. So going into this final lap, it is literally a top 3 run. A bomb makes the pack separated even more. Look at that mini map.
That mini-map is absolutely crazy right now. All right, second place has themselves an air horn. Let's see if Emery can get back up into first place.
This is ridiculous. I cannot believe it. But right now, Emery here in fourth and doing what she does best, potentially finding the best spot to pop, lock, and bullet bill it all forward here today. Trying to hold on to it for as long as she can. Going to be able to go off to the sidewall. Going to be able to pop it. Will they be able to take over third place is the question. It is gun. It is going. It's second. Going to be taken over as well. But Immortal finally redeems themselves on this fifth race.
That was absolutely huge for Immortal as we close out race number 5 of the
Emery
grand
got
finals.
third.
Yeah,
I
I know.
lied. Not going to be able to overtake second place. So looking at this point total, 50-45. We're going to be seeing Yezi in first. And then I do believe, I didn't get to see the pod number on number 2 there, but 50-45 right now going into the 6th race.
Here we go. 6th race. We've only got a couple left. I mean, 3 really in all day. And here's your favorite character, Donkey Kong. We saw the big hairy back.
Yeah,
He's
Donkey
got
Kong.
I want to buy you a Donkey Kong tie.
Oh, that would be kind of
That'd
cool.
be cool,
That would be
right?
kind of cool. I would wear that. I would wear that. I mean, DK Bonanza did help me sort of enjoy the redesign. I gotta say, it was nice. I like how expressive he is, but I'm playing through Donkey Kong Country now. Man, I still
like that game.
I still like the old design, and I am enjoying Donkey Kong Country maybe even a little bit more than Bonanza. I'll put it out there. DK pass. We're going right to it again. We're not passing this track here today, going in the race number 6.
Here we go. DK pass, baby. What do you like about this track?
I think it's just fun. The no item shortcuts that we're
Yep.
able to finally see in this tournament, they're just fun to do. They're very technically straightforward, so you don't have to do a lot. And then using the feather on that final ending off-road is really cool to do. But what's even cooler is to see Immortal burning out to start us off.
Yeah, literally dead in their tracks right there. Here we go. See, I would have never thought that would be a no-item shortcut right there. I would not have seen that lighting pole and gone, yeah, I can trick off of that. I just don't, it's not in my purview.
No, I would never think that either. I wouldn't even know how to get up to that point at, you know what, see exactly what Batter Cookie is doing. The fastest line possible here, taking over first. But now all these other racers who might have had a cleaner line going to be able to take over that first place run now.
And here we are, Batter Cookie in second place. They've got 3 bananas to their name. Go banana. And it's full of potassium and disappointment for the rest of the competition. They are in second place. Can they overtake first? And indeed they do.
Takes a really tight line to take that first place run away with those triple bananas. You can't complain about it until you'll eventually see that blue shell on the way. And Yezi trying to go up onto the side wall for that faster line, but unfortunately did it a little bit too late. And now we're going to be seeing one of these competitors going on to the side, and JJ Bros getting air horn.
Yeah, he got beat, and put in his place right there, fought all the way back to another position. And here we are checking in, jumping off the trees, getting all crazy. Man, this is what I love about the game. You can literally use all of the items and the areas in this map to make your own lines.
Yes, you can. It is really cool to try and experiment. See, hey, I can go up there on a grind rail. They want you to do that. For what reason? To go faster. I love the thought and effort that was put into these tracks. For the most part, they all really solid. As right now, we are seeing this competitor in first place. Got to be able to take that hop onto the sign. And now, seeing that competitor in second place with that bomb. Got to be careful taking these lines. Going to be able to go, and get passed by pod number 2, Immortal. Going to be overtaking the run so far.
Immortal in first place right now with a feather in their cap and a coin in their backpack. Let's see if they can finish it out. We are in lap 3 of 3. Lightning comes out. It has struck, and Thor has done their damage.
Immortal's got to do a lot of work here, especially being all the way down in 8th place with 31 points. Got to be able to pop that air horn, try to get themselves some space from the rest of the competition, but it just takes a mushroom. And 3 racers taking it over. Sloppy Gunner going to be able to grab a first place finish. That's going to skyrocket them up that leaderboard.
Absolutely, with a Batter Cookie in third place right there. And
oh my God.
Oh my gosh, look at what we've got going on.
Sloppy Gunner in third.
Yeah.
We've got a Yezi in second, and then Pob number 8, Bobby in first place.
Bobby, hearing the call of the wild. He might not like this game, but he's playing really well.
I can't believe it. I don't think we'll be able to live this down, Logan. He talks about how uncompetitive it is, how you can just ease on by, not play the game, and still be able to win the game. And right now, with no really huge blunderous situations here, Yezi is still there in that top 3 run, but Bobby, somehow, some way, surviving the rest of the chaos.
I mean, if I was writing this as a script, I would call this the return of Bobby.
Oh, 100%. I totally agree with that title because I did not expect them to be in the running at all. So we go right back to it. Great question mark. Thwomp Ruins. I know it's Block Ruins, but it's just more fun to say Thwomp Ruins. I missed that track a little bit. What can I say?
Well, let's go back to the block. Let's get it Jenny style. 7th race. We've got 2 races left in the grand finals. Who will be victorious? Are we going to have a change of scenery and somebody knock Yezi off their pedestal? It's about to happen.
Will you say who's going to be victorious, who's going to be justice, and bring us home with one of the best Nick shows known to man? But great question mark. Block Ruins going to be forced at Emery to pop the mushroom and slam into a wall and fall down to 10th place.
All the way back into 10th place. We're checking out Immortal currently in 1st place with 3 green shells and a hope and a dream. They're going to grind that rail Tony Hawk style.
Immortal going to be able to take a leap of faith, and that's all it takes sometimes, and going off to the side route. And
no! Cannot daisy chain it all together.
No, they went a little bit too low, which just means you're going even lower down onto the flow.
Down
into the sky
into
via
the
type
ground.
beat. Man.
To get out of the rain, boom, boom, boom. But they only fell back into 3rd place, so it wasn't detrimental per se, because we've still got a couple laps to go.
Once again, the game not being as punishing.
No.
Lakitu saves you way quicker than he does in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where you get to see the entire process. No, it's a teleport of you going down, black screen, back on the track.
And here we go, 4th place, and a hope and a dream. Bullet Bill skirting on by. And we've got the coins coming out. We've got a little bit of a grinder right now. They hit the blast, and Mr. Freeze comes out, but can't find a home for any of those ice balls.
No, you cannot. Yezi's here in 1st place. Oh my God.
Yep.
Don't look at that mini-map, Logan.
Oh my God. How was that a thing?
Wow.
Are they going to lap somebody? Like, I mean, blue shell on its way, by the way.
But they have a star on standby. They're going to be able to pop it, lock it, and probably put it in the books for this race. As we see Battle Cookie here in 3rd place, we're going to have Emery going to be able to take that super tight line. Ice Fire coming out, not going to be able to avoid that one. Not checking that back camera to make sure that she was going to be safe, though. Has the triple greens. Let's see if they're going to go for the site. They do not. Going to take this little bit of a safer line. Fireflower on the way, but Yezi already on their way to the finish line. Logan, where are they? Where are they? I don't see them.
I don't know.
I don't see them.
Is he John Cena?
I guess he's invisible to the rest of the competition because right now you're battling for 2nd place. Immortal got to be able to confirm that one. And Batter Cookie in 3rd as shot comes down, puts it down as Batter Cookie confirms that 3rd place finish.
And I think Immortal got scoped out there and only fell into 2nd place. Yes, indeed. Immortal got 2nd place right there.
Wow. Let's see these score standings right here, right now. It was 52 to 51. And Yezi taking a huge 5-point lead against Bobby and a 11-point lead against Immortal. You're going to be seeing potentially a back-to-back victor from Yezi just because they were able to perform on great question mark Block Ruins and not get contested at all. Had a half a lap lead, which is insane.
Sloppy Gunner can still do it, though.
Yes, they can.
I mean, it's there, right? Is it?
I mean, Immortal's more closer to them at this point. Bobby still has a huge chance, only 5 points away. So we'll see what is going to be the final track. Koopa Troopa Beach, which is a short track, but no, it's not going over there. Koopa Troopa Beach, the baby park of this game, is going to be the final track of the day.
And
put me out of my misery.
Wild, by the way.
No.
They love this track. You hate it, but they love it.
It's a left turn, Logan. Guess what's going to happen after this? You're going to turn left. And then guess what happens after that? You're going to turn left.
Turn left.
And then you're going to turn left again. Oh, my goodness.
So
it
it's
all
the exact
ends here.
opposite of Baby Park.
Oh, 100%. And you're going to be seeing now Yezi going to have to fight for the life because this is the bagging track of all time.
Fight for your right to party. It's the last race. This is race 8 of 8 grand finals. It is do or die time. Let's see who will be victorious.
Batter Cookie going for the hard bagging strats. Has those triple mushrooms, gonna go through those item boxes, grabs a few points at that, brings them up to 15. But now Yezi still trying to just front run, but there's a bomb that says, no, 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 you ain't front running that much. And we're coming all the way down to Bobby, getting backed by a bomb as well. Emery here in 11th place, going to be able to have that mushroom, pops it, locks it, and gonna be able to hold on to that star at least for the time being, trying to just shock dodge. That's the main priority for this track.
And here we are, lap number 3 of 5. Remember, 5 laps in this track, but it is the last track of the race. And everybody's going big, baby. It's go big or go home.
And no shock going to be found just yet. We have Yezi going back to the back here in 12th place. And they're going to be here in first place. They're going to be Immortal here in with a coin and no defense. Pop in the big mushroom into the mega mushroom. We're going to go into this final lap. Only time will tell when chaos will absolutely happen. Popping those mushrooms, pops it through the item box, and now there's going to be Yezi throwing it into a banana, having to pop the bullet bill at the last second, bringing themselves up to 7th place, up to 4th. That's going to be huge. Popping back that hammer time. Kamek item coming out. Nabbit in first.
Oh my gosh!
Yezi in 6th. 7th. No, 6th. Bobby in 11th. I think it's Yezi.
I'm speechless. No.
Yezi gonna be able to be our back to back to back to back to back victory. Wow. Sloppy Gunner grabbing a 2nd place finish from
Top 3
that
come to the middle of the
track.
stage.
Look at the smile on Yezi's face. That says it all right there. Man, I said earlier, sometimes Yezi isn't emotional. He keeps his emotions kind of locked in a little bit. But that's a big smile, and it should be.
Logan, would you not smile after winning $1,000 in 5 weeks playing Mario Kart World?
Oh, I got to start practicing.
Yeah, me too. Me too. You're not even wrong there, buddy. Yeah, absolutely insane performance. Almost thought it was all over with, but they got saved by the bullet bill. Saved by the bell? No.
Just call him Zach Morris, baby.
Might as well at this point. Yezi, congratulations on your victory and new name. Zach Morris will be you for the rest of time.
You know what? I can't see him anymore. But everybody clearing out very quickly. Yezi bringing it to a pinnacle. 5 wins in a row. Look, they got 10 back-to-back victories in one single match. Then they fell back to 12th place at one point, getting another record all the way back and able to come from the back of the pack to the front of the pack and get the victory. I could not have written this any better.
I really couldn't have wrote it any better.
I mean,
that's why your major was English and not math, because Logan was able to bring a storyline of the century. We really thought that Yezi was going to be in such a terrible spot after running into that banana, but no, having the shotgun standby and the shock being even easier to use in this game than it was in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe allowed them to take over those last few spots, grab 6th place, Bobby grabbing 11th because of the shock. It just all fell into place.
Wow. What a great week once again. What a great month and a week, by the way, for Yezi.
Honestly, I cannot be more happy for someone who deserves it more, who has put in the time, who has put in the time trials, and really just said, the clock is on my side because I am stacking up the Speedway Championships. Who is going to take the crown away is the question.
Let's check out those scores, Pidgey.
Yezi in first place with 73 points. Sloppy Gunner, our 4th place ranked competitor, grabbing 2nd place with 65. The tie for 3rd, Bobby and Emery, and then Batter Cookie right behind them with 62 points. Immortal in 6th with 59. Ash Bros beating out the likes of their brother, who has played the game more than they have. 54 points. Grim Shadow also going to be here with 53 points. JJ Bros in 9th with 51. Giro in 10th with 44. Mard Party King in 11th with 40. And Zobgo in 12th with 29 points. Ash Bros will be
Grim
having
Reaper
the
Shadow.
bragging rights for the rest of time, showing up and showing down.
All right, Bobby, come on over.
Whoa.
Bobby says he would rather watch paint dry than play this game at home.
It's not that bad. I mean, we're not playing Osu or anything, Bobby.
You know what? I bet you
Come
if you made
on.
no, I bet you if you made a paint drying video game, it would go and be a big deal.
Oh, 100%. I mean, they already have, what is
Yeah,
that?
power washer.
Power washing simulator.
Power washer.
Yeah, that's got overwhelmingly positive reviews. So
You
I
know
think-
what? If I have a kid, which I will never have, and you're all welcome for that, but if I did, I would have their VR set up so that they think they're cleaning stuff while they're actually doing housework.
Just set them up on that SpongeBob map.
Oh, have you ever played the game called Empty the Dishwasher?
Hey, when you're playing it in VR, it's a lot more fun than doing it in real life. That's all I got to say. But Bobby, this week did not change his mind at all on how much he liked this game, but I'm enjoying it. I think this is the most insane, hectic, unlucky, and fun Speedway to watch
Right?
today. And we're going to be able
Are
to...
you not entertained?
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
But we will be able to keep you updated because we do have that voting tally that I talked about in the previous beginning of the show when we're going to be bringing back Mario Kart 8 Deluxe eventually. But Logan, do you have any last thoughts, words, and concerns? And what can you bring us home for, Logan?
First and foremost, we'd like to thank all of our friends here at Allied Esports, the HyperX Arena, our good friends at Omen for making sure that our computers run as quickly and as responsibly as they can, and keeping you comfortable in your seats is Eureka Ergonomics. For my good friend Pidgey, I am Logan Summit, and this has been another Saturday Speedway. Check us out tomorrow. We've got Marvel Rivals. We've got Superfan with me right here, and Overt Flow, and your opportunity to play a video game against one of your heroes, possibly. Tomorrow, it all goes down Sunday for everyone here at the HyperX Arena. Until next time, do me a favor. Be good to yourself and be kind to others. Pay it forward, play it forward. Rock like a party star, party like a rock star. Smile strong, laugh loud, and last but not least, like, follow, and subscribe so you'll know when we'll be back at it. Once again, from everyone here at the HyperX Arena, thank you for being here for another great Saturday Speedway. We'll see you next time.